Happening right now on Sports Extra, it is time to party like it's 2008. Georgia heading back to the College World Series for the first time in 18 long years. It's time to stock up on those sour belts, everybody. The Dogs, they're heading to Omaha.
I think about Charlie Condon, who's stuck here with me. Could have left, didn't. Helped us build this thing.
And I'll do whatever it takes for this team, and everyone says the same thing. They'll say the same thing if you ask them that question. It means so much to this team, I can't even describe it.
It just shows that we don't give up on both sides, pitching, hitting. We go out there, we're gritty, and that describes this team. Gritty, and we know we're always in it.
I get chills thinking about it, but I truly do go home and think about Omaha, and I think about going to that place and taking Georgia back to this place and securing the legacy that Georgia needs to have in Omaha.
What a year for college baseball in this state. Plus, the Braves remain the best team in all of Major League Baseball, and Falcons wrap up their OTAs this week. And oh yeah, this little thing called the FIFA World Cup, it's right around the corner. There's no such thing as an off-season here at 11 Alive or in Atlanta. Sports Extra starts now. Welcome to Sports Extra, everybody. If you were on Kudzu Hill today, hope you're resting. I hope you're going to be well rested for tomorrow for a day of work. But I'm really excited to bring in two of the OGs of this program. Right to my right, a guy who has not been in this building in I don't know how long. I bug you every single Sunday. John Michaels from 680 The Fan. Welcome back.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
AAU basketball is over, so now I'm back.
Okay, he's back. He's got a lot of things going on outside the building, but we're happy that you're here and always happy to have our Braves insider, not 680, 92.9. So we got some dueling guys in here. Grant McAuley, how's it going?
Going well, and the Braves obviously have given us a lot more fun things to talk about this year. I'm sure you know all about that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we didn't think that the Braves were going to be in that position. We didn't think Georgia was going to be in this position either. Unbelievable baseball being played there in Athens. You heard Josh Brooks, the athletic director, say after the game that he wished that both of these teams could go to Omaha, because what a series. What do you think about what Georgia's doing right now?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable series, Maria. I was actually watching high school basketball yesterday because my son had a tournament up at a high school, and I'm sitting in there, and the athletic director from Roswell High School runs up to me and goes, Georgia just scored 5 runs, because I had looked at 7-0. You love to see this with college baseball, and what Georgia was able to accomplish beating Mississippi State. You beat them 4 times during the regular season, and now you beat them twice in the Super Regional. It's almost impossible to beat a team 6 times in the same year, but you do that, and now you'll head to Omaha as the highest ranked remaining seed with a chance to win a national title.
We were all really disappointed when Georgia Tech had that early exit because they were higher than Georgia. Now Georgia, the highest remaining seed that's going to head to Omaha. They end this drought of 18 years, Grant, and all these things seem to be coming together for Georgia at the right time. But they looked so good against Mississippi State, a team, as John mentioned, they swept in Starkville earlier this year. What is it with the Dogs where they're able to be successful right now?
Well, I think the biggest thing that you see and what great teams have is resilience, and you can see it inside of the 2 games that they had to win this weekend, because when you go down 7-0 and you're just trying to figure out a way to push yourself to show some kind of life, and then you have, a 5-run fourth, a 4-run fifth, a knockdown drag-out fight to win game 1, then you come back in game 2, and you get pushed the same way, and you still come out on top. It just says a lot about how this club is constructed, and obviously, I think these emotional lifts really matter, especially when you're looking for momentum that oftentimes in this sport is as good as the next day's starting pitcher.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you can win in the aggregate, too, when you're winning this way.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's important that you mentioned is it's good when you're winning. No matter what the sport is, but especially in baseball. Daniel Jackson also mentioned it's easier to have camaraderie whenever we're winning baseball games. He was incredible, by the way. He continues these Golden Spikes moments. 2-run dinger in extra innings on Sunday to lift their team over Mississippi State. These were 2 back-to-back games, John, where you needed a clutch hitter in big moments. Daniel Jackson was that. What do you think about what he's done?
I think they need to add a Dan Jackson to the basketball team as well, because Dan Jackson in football had one of the biggest hits ever against Haynes King a couple of years ago. Daniel Jackson, that's a no doubt about it. He did learn from Trey Phelps, though. He did not decide to body slam the bat or anything. He just watched it. And sometimes when you hit a ball that far, I've never done that, you just stand and you watch and you have a great time. There is resiliency, Grant. The only thing that scares me in Omaha, pitching can do you in. You can get in that loser's bracket quickly. They're going to have to pitch better than they did this weekend. The good thing, they're probably the best hitting team remaining.
You're right, and hitting shows up big time in college baseball.
Contagious.
No doubt. Hitting is contagious, and when you say contagious, 21 combined home runs in the series between Mississippi State and Georgia. If you like the long ball, I hope you were in Athens, or at least paying attention.
I was going to say, there was a commercial years ago, George Muir's son said, chicks dig the long ball. So in Georgia, maybe there's a new
Greg
area.
Maddox and
But I think
Tom
George Mirasan was in there as well.
wow, I did not have the George Mirasan reference on our bingo card for today, but I'll take it.
Well, I'll take it too, because what a wild turn of events there in Athens, because every time I felt like I was turning around, you saw someone else hitting a home run. Grant, when hitting is as contagious as it was in this series, what can this do for Georgia's bats in Omaha?
Again, I think it just kind of gives them that momentum that they certainly need, and having one of, if not the best players in the sport, also doing his thing and perhaps putting up some numbers that could get him in a very elite club. I think that is the kind of thing that you can really kind of look to guys like that to provide you those moments and to drive things, no pun intended, for a run to and through the College World Series. And I think that Jackson's one of those guys that he can do some special things. And if he does them in the right moments, Georgia could be hoisting a trophy at the end of this thing.
And as John said earlier, as long as we're not celebrating in a way that'll get you ejected from a baseball game, it's all good. Let's talk about Wes Johnson, because he has completely turned this thing around in just 3 short years. This is his 3rd year leading this program, and look at what they're doing. They're going to the College World Series, first time since 2008. How much credit do you give Wes Johnson for this turnaround?
You got to give him a lot. I mean, you're talking about a program, again, 2008 doesn't even feel real when you say Georgia hasn't been to a College World Series in now 18 years, but now they're going back, and they play a certain style, because even last year when they didn't make the College World Series, it was home run after home run. It was guys that can mash the baseball, and that's a fun style of ball to play. So you give Wes a ton of credit for what he's built at Georgia. He's obviously got a great AD in Josh Brooks that's going to back him in any way possible, and now here they are. They're going to be the favorites to win this whole thing, and I hope Georgia can bring back another national title. I don't know if we do a parade for that, but maybe we should.
I mean, we would have to, right?
Yeah,
Got to ring the bell at least, right?
I think a parade is in order.
I like a parade.
I love a parade. We love parades around here. Also, Wes Johnson has experience in Omaha, so if anyone leading them the way is the right guy, I feel like Wes Johnson is that.